how's it going, people? I am here today to enlighten you with a brand new Gravity Falls theory. Now, I know what you're thinking.
You've looked at that thing like a bazillion times. There's nothing left to discover.
A Gravity Falls theory? I'm pretty sure every frame of that show is a theory somewhere. And you'd be right. This theory has probably been thought of before, but in all my searching, and I did a lot of searching, I couldn't find a video on this particular one. So, here we are. We, you say? Yes, we, because I am joined here today with a good friend of mine, the creator of this theory, Anna.
Hello.
So tell us, what is this theory you've devised?
Alright, so this idea centers around the episode Bottomless Pit, where, surprise, surprise, the cast falls into a bottomless pit. They pass the time by telling stories, but we're not here to talk about the stories, although, let's be honest, Dipper's tale was the best. No, we're here to talk about the reason they fell into the pit. The weather.
When they fall extremely unrealistically into the pit, it's because of the magic pushing forces, aka wind. Then, 3.5 stories later, they come back out the top, and Dipper says this.
We came right back out the top.
And I don't think any time has passed. It must be some kind of wormhole.
Wait, no time has passed? If no time has passed, why is it sunny and calm? The whole reason they fell in there is because it got dark and windy. And if no time passed, how could it have changed? Do you think it's possible?
That maybe this isn't the Gravity Falls they came from?
Is that too crazy?
Well, this is a show about evil space Doritos, impossible to survive situations being survived, and twins set in alternate dimensions for 30 years, so I wouldn't say it's too crazy.
I suppose you're right, but we need more evidence.
Lucky for you, I have it! Look no further than my beloved Journal 3, which, be honest, is the coolest merch available. I mean, the story is so good, and it answers so much, and it makes the characters so much better, and there's so much hidden in it, and it's so insightful, and the ending is so perfect, and I fangirl so hard, and...
Focus, girl. Bottomless pit.
Right. Anyway, there's a page in the journal explaining how the pit works. It's kind of like an infinity sign with two exits, one going back where you came from, and one going out to some unknown destination. Or, if you're real unlucky, you can just stay in the loop forever. Dipper claims they came back out the top, but I beg to differ.
And that's where Ford comes in. Later in the story, when he describes his journey inside the portal, he talks about alternate dimensions, and the ones that catch our attention in particular are alternate Earths, places that look just like Earth, but with one small or sometimes big change. The roles of humans and animals could reverse, or everyone might be the same, just babies, or
the weather could change?
Exactly.
One more thing I'd like to bring up. Moving ahead a season to Dungeons, and More Dungeons, that episode that MOP so shamelessly ripped off, like, what the heck, Dungeons and Discords? You came out 3 years after this! No excuse! Sorry, got a little distracted. Anyway, D&D and More D. In that episode, we're introduced to the Infinity-sided die, where we get this explanation.
These things are outlawed in 9,000 dimensions. You want to know why? Look at those symbols. Infinite sides means infinite outcomes. If I rolled it, anything could happen. Our faces could melt into jelly. The world could turn into an egg. Or you could just roll an 8. Who knows?
Infinite outcomes, you say?
With some being extreme and some being minor?
Who knows? Maybe that's how the bottomless pit works. So take that, Ford.
Of course, if it can do that, that also opens up other possibilities. When Stan falls in a second time, it could have switched him for an alternate Stan, and
then...
My time has come to burn! I invoke the ancient power that I may return!
And... Nah.
Well, this is a show about evil space Doritos. Rue, stop. Hey, thanks for checking out this theory, and special thanks to Anna for coming up with it. So...
I will see you later.